Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a kind and beautiful girl named Cinderella. She lived with her wicked stepmother and two stepsisters, who were jealous of her beauty and grace. They treated her like a servant, making her do all the household chores while they indulged in luxuries and fineries. Despite their cruelty, Cinderella remained gentle and hopeful, often finding solace in her animal friends and her dreams of a better life. One bright morning, an announcement echoed through the town. The king was hosting a grand ball in honor of the prince, and all the eligible maidens in the kingdom were invited. The ball was intended to help the prince find a bride, and it became the talk of the town. Cinderella's stepsisters were beside themselves with excitement, each one dreaming of capturing the prince's heart. "Cinderella," called her stepmother, a cruel glint in her eye, "come help your sisters prepare for the ball." Cinderella obeyed, assisting her stepsisters. Each task, though, intensified her own desire to attend the ball. When she timidly asked if she could go, her stepmother's face twisted into a sneer. "You go to the ball?" she mocked. "You don't have anything to wear. Stay at home and do your chores." Cinderella's heart sank, but she dutifully nodded. She watched as her stepmother and stepsisters left for the palace in their finest attire. Once they were gone, Cinderella went to the garden, tears streaming down her face. She sat on a stone bench and sobbed, her dreams of the ball shattered. Suddenly a soft light enveloped her, and she heard a gentle voice. "Why are you crying, my dear?" Cinderella looked up to see a kind elderly woman with a warm smile. "Who are you?" she asked, wiping her tears. "I am your fairy godmother," the woman replied, "and I'm here to make sure you go to the ball." With a wave of her wand, the fairy godmother transformed Cinderella's ragged clothes into a stunning silver gown adorned with delicate lace and sparkling jewels. On her feet appeared a pair of glass slippers shimmering in the moonlight. "But how will I get to the ball?" Cinderella wondered. The fairy godmother smiled and, with another wave of her wand, turned a nearby pumpkin into a magnificent carriage. 4 mice transformed into elegant white horses, and a rat became a stately coachman. "Now you can go to the ball," she said. "But remember, the magic will only last until midnight. At the stroke of 12, everything will return to its original state." Overjoyed, Cinderella thanked her fairy godmother and climbed into the carriage. She arrived at the palace where the ball was already in full swing. As she stepped into the grand hall, all eyes turned to her, captivated by her beauty. The prince in particular was entranced and immediately approached her. "May I have this dance?" he asked, bowing slightly. Cinderella nodded, and they glided across the dance floor. Lost in each other's company, they danced and talked all evening, and Cinderella felt as if she were in a dream. However, as the clock neared midnight, Cinderella remembered the fairy godmother's warning. Panicking, she pulled away from the prince and fled the palace. In her haste, she left behind one of her glass slippers on the grand staircase. The prince, desperate to find her, picked up the slipper and vowed to marry the girl whose foot fit the delicate shoe. The next morning, the kingdom buzzed with excitement as the prince's servants went door to door with the glass slipper, searching for its owner. Cinderella's stepsisters were eager to try it on, each convinced it would fit her. When the servants arrived at Cinderella's home, the stepsisters pushed forward, trying to squeeze their feet into the slipper, but it was all in vain. "Is there anyone else in the house?" asked the prince's servant. "No," lied the stepmother, but just then Cinderella appeared at the door. She timidly approached the servant and asked if she might try the slipper. "Of course," the servant said kindly. As Cinderella's foot slipped perfectly into the glass slipper, the room fell silent in astonishment. The prince, who had accompanied his servants, recognized her immediately. "It's you," he said softly, his eyes lighting up with joy. Cinderella, overcome with happiness, smiled. The prince took her hand and led her to the palace, where they were married in a grand ceremony. Cinderella's fairy godmother appeared once more, blessing their union. The entire kingdom celebrated their love and happiness. Despite her newfound status as a princess, Cinderella did not forget her past. She forgave her stepmother and stepsisters, showing them the same kindness she had always shown. Her grace and compassion won the hearts of the people, and she and the prince ruled the kingdom with wisdom and benevolence. Under their rule, the kingdom flourished. Cinderella often visited the villagers, offering help and kindness wherever it was needed. She never lost touch with her roots and remained humble and generous. As the years passed, Cinderella's story became a beloved tale in the kingdom, a testament to the power of hope, kindness, and belief and dreams that can come true. Her life was a shining example of how goodness and perseverance can overcome even the darkest of times. Cinderella and the prince lived happily ever after, and their love story was passed down through generations, inspiring all who heard it. And so, the tale of Cinderella reminded everyone that with a kind heart and unwavering hope, dreams really can come true. Thanks for watching.